Good morning. I am Kate Landrick, and I am the Education and Learning Lead with Family Caregivers of British Columbia. Welcome in, and thanks for joining us this morning. It is May, which means it is Caregiver Awareness Month, and Family Caregivers is really excited to be sharing with you different resources that will help you increase your skills and confidence as a caregiver. And the intent also is to help reduce any burnout that you might be experiencing right now. And yeah, so thanks for coming in today to our live session. This is going to be a mindfulness to start, and then I'm going to teach you and guide you through some movement using your chair that are based off of yoga movement. And so if you are new to joining, I'm a yoga teacher and a mindfulness instructor as well. And I love these little moments to connect with you. If you are at home, which I assume most of you are, and you're needing some additional support, our caregiver call line is open daily from Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 7 p.m. So our hours have been extended. So please do call our line for any support resources. We are there to support you. All right. So in your seat today, find a comfortable seated shape with your feet grounded down to the floor. Bring your hands to your lap and let your elbows relax down beside your waistline. And then find a spot on the floor just past your knees and close your eyes. Start to take a few nice, slow, and deep breaths here. So mindfulness is paying attention on purpose in the present moment with no judgment. So bringing awareness to your breathing and to your body as it is this morning. You can start to use the sounds that you might hear around you in your home, outside, beyond the walls of your home, using your senses to start to orient yourself into this time and space here together, and simply listening to listen. Breathe nice and full into the lower part of your body. And exhale through your mouth. Good, do that again. Big breath in to fill up. Exhale out your mouth, side, relax your shoulders. Normally when we start to initiate our breath fully and deeply, we can notice maybe how shallow our breathing normally is. And so being aware of your breath and the capacity of your lungs to fully breathe can feel quite liberating. Allowing your breath to really fill up your body here. And as you start to breathe, you might tune into any other senses that you might feel sensations in your body. If you've woken up with any aches or pains, just to acknowledge that they're there. We don't need to ignore them. We actually need to befriend them so that we can move through our day and our life wisely. So yoga is the merging of breath and movement. So really starting to find your rhythm of your breath, because your breath, if it gets restricted, shallow, is usually a sign that the movement might be too much for you. So using your breath as your teacher this morning, just let let it guide you, and then also using your mind to keep you present. Okay, so the first few movements, you're going to open your eyes. You can look at me if that helps. Bring your hands to your thighs still, and drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Good. And let your left ear kind of peek up towards the ceiling, and take a big breath in. See if you can drop your shoulders away from your ears. You will feel this through the left edge of your shoulder. And take a few nice and slow deep breaths as you open up through the neckline. And then slowly turn your chin down towards your right shoulder so you're looking down towards the right edge of your chair. And just see where this starts to stretch a different area in your neck. So it will be the back left corner. And we'll go all the way up to the base of your skull. It might feel in different areas of your shoulders, depending on the health of your neck. And again, you're moving with your own discernment. So don't do any stretches, movement that could make you unsafe. So please make sure that you know your body and do what feels appropriate. And then slowly turn your head back to face me, and then lift your head back up to center. Good. Lower your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Your right shoulder, see if you can descend that down, and take a nice slow breath in and slow breath out. And shoulders away from your ears, breathe in and breathe out. Turn your chin, your eyes down to look at your left shoulder. And again, noticing where that stretch travels up your right shoulder towards the base of your skull here. And take a big breath in and a slow breath out. One more, breathe in and breathe out. Turn your eyes back forward and then lift your head back up. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling and start to move over to the right. So you can leave your right hand on your thigh. If you have room to kind of dangle it down, you can flex your right fingers towards your right wrist and tilt a little bit more. So again, be careful of your left shoulder. If it feels too much to have your arm straight, maybe you bend it and bring your hand right behind your skull and tilt over to the right. So you should feel this stretch all the way through the left side of your body, your intercostal muscles that wrap between your ribs here. So really opening, stretching through your waist and through your ribs. Take a big breath in and slow breath out. And come back up through center. Release your left hand down off your chair. Keep it on your thigh. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling. Okay, move your body over to the left. Roll your right armpit open so you're facing the top of your mat. Option to flex your left fingers, palm. And keep your feet rooted, solid. Take a big breath in. And a nice, slow breath out. Good job. Come back up through center. Bring your right hand back either to the base of your chair or it can be to your lap. I like to bring mine to my chair. Left hand over towards your right knee. And you're going to twist across your body to the right and look over your right shoulder. So again, a twist of the spine, almost like you're wringing out your spine. Such a good motion. Take a breath in to grow tall through your spine. And exhale to turn and twist. So you're twisting from left to right, and your chin is the last to turn. So let your body first guide you and then move your head. Take a big breath in and slow breath out. Come back through center. Bring your left hand back behind your chair, right hand over towards your left outer thigh. And then from your navel to the crown of your head, like you have a rod there that you are turning around, like you're pivoting, you're going to turn towards the left side. So keep your pelvis solid, facing forward, and then start to rotate your spine. Your chin and your head is last to look over your shoulder if it feels safe in your neck. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. Again, breathe in, grow tall, and exhale to turn and twist. Okay, come back through center, face forward. Lift your left arm up and tilt over to the right. Just keep your right hand onto your thigh. We're going to do a little bit of a flow with your chair. So take a big breath in, a slow breath out. Inhale, come up through center. Bring your left hand over to your chair, right hand across. Take a big breath in, grow tall. Exhale to turn and twist to the left. You got it. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. Reach your right arm up. Start to move over to your left. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, come back up through center. Bring your right hand back to your chair, left hand over to your thigh. Grow tall, breathe in. Turn and twist to your right, exhale. Good, breathe in. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Good, come back up through center. Bring your hands to your knees. On your exhale, round and dome your spine. Bring your chin into your chest like an angry cat or dog. Really puff up the back of your spine towards the back of your chair. Good. Then we're going to come through cow pose. So bring your hands still to your thighs or to your knees and look up. And trying to sync this now with breath. So as you exhale, curl and round in. And breath in, draw your chest forward. Maybe that option to tilt your chin up and look up. Exhale to curl and round. Good, 2 more, like that. Breath in, look up, broaden through your chest. Exhale to round and curl your spine. Good, come back up through center. Option here to stay and practice here rolling your shoulders. So this is one variation. If you know that your knees are fine, you can cross your right ankle over your left thigh. I have a little crack in my right knee. And you have the option of bringing your hands kind of towards your foot and your knee and moving forward. So this is going to target into your waistline, into your hip points. If your knee is quite sensitive here, the option would be just to cross one leg over the other, so right over left, and do the same thing. If you can, cross your ankle over your thigh and fold forward. So this is seated pigeon. So we do this on the floor normally in a yoga class, but I love this variation because it targets still the hips. I like to bring my thumbs into my hip points and kind of wiggle them around and broaden them. So I kind of just give myself a little self-massage. If you are seated for long periods of time, this is such a, we have to remember our hips. One of my yoga teachers always says that our hips are like our junk drawer in our kitchen. They get full of all these emotions, sensations, and unless we start to open them and pay attention to them, they will get pretty clogged up. So really good to come into the hips. And your hips are also, part of the pelvis and lower back system. So take a big breath in and slow breath out. Good. If you have your right ankle crossed on your left thigh, please uncross it. And then pick up your left leg and cross it over your right thigh. If you did not do that same variation and you just crossed your left ankle in front of your right, same thing. It's going to work the same points, especially as you fold forward. So your thumbs come into your hip points and you fold forward any amount. For some of us, just sitting up is enough. So take a big breath in. And slow breath out. And flat. flex your left toes back towards your left shin to activate here your hip and to protect your left knee. A few more cycles of breath, broaden through your chest as you fold forward. One more big breath in and slow breath out. Come back up to seated, uncross your left foot or left ankle and bring your hands to your thighs. One last exercise for the wrists. Bring your hands in front of you, palms push forward, and then flip your fingertips down. So this will target your forearm. Breath in to flip your palms up. Exhale, fingers down. Really push your front of your palms forward. Breath in, palms forward. Exhale, front of your hands. So for those of you that might be working caregivers and you're using your computer phone a lot, it feels so good to stretch. I know I need this consistently in my yoga practice, is stretching through my wrists. Good. And then keep your palms forward, open and close your fingers. So this is strengthening wrists, forearms, which, you know, we don't do a lot of. And going a little bit quicker, you can start to feel like you're flicking something off your finger. You will feel this in your forearm. Your arms might start to get tired, and see if you can do a few more. Okay, flick, flick, flick. And then give them a good shake. And then come back forward and just do a few circles of the wrist so your fists can be closed, your fingers curled in. And again, just curling, circling your arms and reversing the direction. Takes a little attention of the mind to go the opposite way. Okay, bring your hands to your thighs, sit tall, close your eyes for a moment. Just that reminder of coming into your body. So yoga really is mind medicine. It can start to bring us into our actual physical body. And a lot of the time we are, doing things throughout our day. So taking some conscious time to pause, maybe integrating some of the movement that could support you to just notice how you're feeling in your body, and doing so with no judgment. So moving your body for the sake of knowing your body. I thank you for joining us today. It's always a pleasure. Please stay tuned. Next week we have our Tuesday Connection Corner and a mindfulness session with a little bit of movement also next week. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.